And also, you got to die to go to hell. And I don't want to die. I like my life. I'm very happy. I'm married, and I love my wife. I love her very much. My wife hates me. She fucking hates me. She hates me so much. Like, that's what she does. Like, if you ask her, what'd you do today? I fucking hate that guy. That's what I did today. I hate Louis. She's so mad at me all the time. Here's the latest thing. The other day, she got really mad. She said to me, you know what you did? You filled the dishwasher with dishes, you put the soap in, and you didn't turn it on. And I'm like, oh, shit. What are we gonna do now? But here's the part where she blows my mind. This is amazing when she gets to this level. She says, well, why didn't you turn it on? Like I have a reason for not turning it on. And I'm like, can't I just be stupid? Can't it just be that I'm a fucking idiot? That I filled the dishwasher and then I went, duh, and I walked away? I can live with that. I'm cool with that. But she says, no, why'd you do it? Which means I decided not to do it. Do you know how much more of an asshole that makes me? That means I filled the dishwasher and then I went, you know what? Fuck her, I ain't turning it on. She can suck my dick if she thinks I'm pressing that on button. I'll fill it, but I don't fucking press on, not in my own house. Why would I do that? That would be crazy. The thing that she's usually mad about is simple. She says that I don't listen to her when she's talking. And I don't. But it's not because I don't love her, blah, blah, blah. It's because I try to listen. I really do. When she talks, I just stare at her face. I'm like, come on, bring the story. But somehow I'm like, what the I can't do it. I try. Because every story gets divided into 50 stories that all branch out into these crazy, and I'm like, holy shit. I've got ADD. I can't do it. I'm like, fucking please. But I try every time I try because I love this retarded woman. So I try really hard to listen to her stories. Other people don't even try. We go to parties, she starts talking, people just walk away like, fuck this, that lady's crazy. Who would waste time listening to that crap? Me. She can't help it. I really feel bad for her because the thing is that every word of the story gets her so excited that she wants to fucking run with it, and she can't fucking just break through and get to the end, or even the beginning. This is my wife telling a story. She's like, guess what happened to my mom today? You remember I told you my mom how when she was in college, not when she went to Michigan, when she transferred. Remember because that guy got weird and she had to leave because he was, not the Iranian guy, that was a different story. That guy, I think he was Persian. I heard that Persia actually split. What the fuck are you talking about? Jesus Christ. Pick a thing. Have some consideration for the fucking listener. I don't do that. Here's me telling a story. I bought a tomato and I ate it and it was good. That's a story anyone can follow. It's about a tomato the whole time. I like being married, though. I do. I really like it. I seriously do. We were having sex, my wife and I, a couple of weeks ago, which is amazing that we did that because we never have sex. Never. Because we have a baby, and our baby's a fucking asshole and won't let us have sex. No, fuck, that kid's a jerk, man. Seriously. Every time she's got some urgent shit in her room. Papa, come in here. I meant now. Okay, I go in there. What's up? I need a pair of pants to put on my pony. Wow, holy shit. I'm trying to fuck your mom in there. Would you give me a break? Can a guy fuck your mom for a minute? There is no sex, man. I had no idea that marriage just means no sex. No, none, fucking none. I have friends that are thinking of getting married, and they say funny shit like, hey, you know, I don't know if I could do it, because I don't know if I could have sex with one woman for the rest of my life. I'm like, don't worry about that shit. You're going to have sex with 0 women for the rest of your life. That's a lot less than one woman. Who the fuck do you think you are? Where'd you get that fantasy? I'd love to have sex with one woman for the rest of my life. Any one woman. Big, fat, dead lady with a beard, I'd fuck her every day. I'd be proud to have her.
Yeah, but drunks always, like every time I've been in traffic court, drunks, people just love, courts love drunks.
Yeah.
Because they want them to get better.
For some reason.
So, like, I go and, I drove with a suspended license, so I got arrested. And the judge was like, your record is reprehensible. You show no remorse. You do nothing but repeat your offenses, and I'm going to go the limit with this. Then the next guy's like, this guy threw a rock through a window, literally, and set a fire, and then passed out in the street. And he goes, are you in a program, young man? He goes, yes, sir, I am. Okay, good for you. Good luck. I wish you all the luck in the world. All the world. All the luck in the world.
In the world.
I want everyone else to have bad luck so that you can have good luck, you stupid drunk from Mansfield, Massachusetts. Just.
Joe had a little run-in years ago. Years ago, Joe wasn't able to get a license, registration, insurance, anything. He was like in that realm of your life when you go through that.
That's me right now.
So at the time, especially, the Reggies were a lot different on the windshield. It was just the sticker. So he drew one. He looked at one, got some colored construction paper, and drew the lines with a ruler. It used to just be like a grid with some holes that they punched in it on the date, almost like your inspection sticker still looks here in New York. And he drew it up, taped it to the windshield, and unless you were right on top of it, it looked perfect.
Wow.
Couldn't even tell. So his car breaks down on the parkway, and he's underneath the car, and a cop comes up and starts talking. So Joe's like, let me get my stuff out of the car. So he goes to go into the car, and the cop's kind of still looking at his tire, I think, had bent or something like that. So Joe just scrapes the crap right off the windshield. So the cop couldn't see it. And he goes, where's your registration? Everything goes, oh, no, I don't have one. And he wrote him up for everything. Joe goes to court and just says, I wasn't driving because my car was broken down on the side of the parkway.
Right.
And it didn't matter how it got there or anything, because you could say I was trailering it, I was towing it.
Yep.
It was anything. So he got away without anything.
That's amazing.
And there he was driving with this forged government document. And
I got arrested once at the Holland Tunnel because this is how bad I was. My license was revoked. Not suspended, but revoked.
That's bad.
And I had, crazy amounts of warrants, open warrants. And the car I was driving had the plates from a different car.
Oh, that's never good. The cops don't like that.
No, and the plates were bad anyway. So, in other words, the car that they came from had expired. The plates were expired and from another car.
Wait, for anyone that doubted Louis was Mexican.
And I was coming through the Holland Tunnel, and I had no money. That's where it all started. That I pulled up, I was one of those things where I pulled up to the toll booth and said, hi, I have no money. What do you do? How do we do this? And the guy said, just give me your license and I'll fill out a thing. And I go, it's not on me. And he goes, give me your registration. I go, I don't have that either. He says, give me your name and your social security number.
You just said how smart this guy is, Jimmy.
Yeah, exactly.
This isn't a smart thing.
No.
You're right.
And then he made me pull over, and I went to jail. First, he put me in a jail cell that's under the Holland Tunnel toll booths. There's a jail cell.
There is?
Yeah, he took me down some stairs.
Hey, you got to see something most people don't get to see.
Right. Yeah.
Unless you're a scofflaw, not criminal.
Exactly. And I slept the night. I actually spent the night. I just slept in a little jail cell down there. And then they transferred me to Weehawken County Jail, and that was the worst thing that ever happened to me in my life.
Was that one under a photo mat? Where's that jail?
Weehawken is a really bad jail.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Why? I would not have thought that at all.
It's terrible. People are throwing food out the windows all the time because of the food. I almost puked just taking a bite out of a sandwich there.
Was it violent there? Frightening?
Yeah, it was really scary. It was really bad.
Weehawken, who would have guessed?
Yeah, it's really bad.
It's not.
It's mostly New York drug addicts that get taken, because the New York jails overflow, and they start letting the Port Authority arrest people so that they can take them to New Jersey, because Port Authority is New York, New Jersey. So,
how long were you in for?
Like a day and a half. I was in, for a morning, afternoon, night, and the whole next day. It was horrible.
That's a long time.
Well, and when I got there, I was in a holding cell, and one of the guys in the holding cell said to me, "Don't let him take you out of this cell, because you'll never be heard from again. If you get moved to a permanent cell, they'll never find you. They lose people because it's a bad bureaucracy. And everybody in the cell agreed, don't leave this cell. And a cop would come once in a while and say, we got to move you. And I'd go, no. He said, just say no. I'm like, how do you just say no to? And I go, no, I'm not moving. And he goes, come on, we're moving you to permanent cell. And I go, I'm not leaving here. And he goes, all right. That kept happening. I just kept refusing to leave.
How do you refuse?
Just say no.
Wow, I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah.
No, let me out.
It's really
I
bad.
don't belong here.
No, and the worst part was that there was a toilet just in the middle of the floor of the whole like in the middle of the room.
Yeah, you would just have to sit there.
Had to sit there and
yeah. There's no
close.
There's no privacy.
I bet I got
or
dumped
anything.
even though I didn't.
No,
say
it didn't.
I think you stopped it.
So wait, did you get moved to a permanent cell? You'd be there for a week, maybe.
Basically, and I mean, I was because I made bail before I even arrived because I called. I used the phone in the Holland Tunnel cell, and I made bail right away. But it took 2 days for the bail to find me.
Oh,
It's amazing.
Man.
Yeah, it's bad.
How much was
prison
bail?
System is bad. Oh, I mean, I had to pay. Yeah, it was
Like nothing.
No, it was a lot. It was
Really?
like $600 or something. I mean, for me, that was a lot then. Now I would be like, I'll pay $6 million to get out of here. I don't have that kind of money.
Figure we could take care of it right here in Brainerd. Give him that one.
Exactly. Right here in Brainerd.
I just want to be in full compliance.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Iraq. Yes.
Yes, because that helps
Fargo song.
They want more stuff.
Say, I'd like to be a better person. I would. I'd like to be a better person. And I think I'm getting worse as a person. Because as you get older, you start finding out, like, let me give you an example before I rented a car a couple of weeks ago in Los Angeles, had the car for a few days, and then when I went home, I had to drop the car at the rental place. You know, you got to go to the rental place that's off the airport, give them the car, give them your thing with the mileage, you got to get on a bus, and then go to your terminal and check in. I was late, and I was worried about missing my flight, so I knew I had no time to do any of that. So I never did this before, I just drove my car right to the terminal, and just left it there. And I got on the plane. And once I was on the plane and I had a little moment, I called Hertz and I said, hey, listen, your car is sitting out in front of Terminal 4 and the keys are in it. So that's where it is. And the guy was like, you can't do that. You have to return it to this location and then get... And I go, well, I didn't do that already. And now I'm leaving California. So if you want your car, you need to go to that place where it is. And he was like, oh, Jesus, man. All right, we'll get it. And that was the end of it. And I realized I could do this every time. Every time I rent a car, because of course they want you to do all that shit. But if you don't, they still want the car back. They're gonna send a dude. You could drive a car till you don't want it. Just get out of it while it's moving and just walk away. Well, I don't feel like being in that car any longer. Just call Hertz. Hi, your car is drifting into the intersection of 28th and Broadway. If you're interested, it's now your problem. But see, this is a terrible realization. Because you should act in a way that if everybody acted that way, things would work out. You should, because it would be mayhem if everybody was like that. And most people kind of don't care. Most people are very selfish. Most people don't give a shit what happens as long as they get to do their favorite thing. People don't even want to back off from their favorite thing. They won't even do their second favorite thing. Like, you ever seen somebody like they're at an intersection and they want to make a left, but they're in the all the way right lane because they messed up. So now here's the guy. He's in the right lane, and there's a lot of cars, like 6th Avenue, like a lot of cars, and he wants to make that left. So what does he do? He just does it anyway. He just goes ahead and he just shoves his car through everybody's life without any... And everybody's honking and outraged, and you always see the guy go, I have to. There's no other possible thing I could do. What else could I do except go up one more block and then go left and take 4 seconds? That's not my favorite way, though. That only meets 99% of my criteria. But I'm selfish. I would like to be a better person because I got kids, and I want to, pass on a better. But sometimes it's not clear what the right thing is to do. Like one time, I threw a candy wrapper on the street, and I didn't do it like I just take that shit straight. I did it because I was like shaking. I wanted the candy. Anyway, I was with a friend who said to me, "You just littered on the street. Don't you care about the environment?" And I thought about it, and I said, "You know what? This isn't the environment. This is New York City. This is not the environment. This is where people live. New York City is not the environment. New York City is a giant piece of litter. It's like the giantest, next to Mexico City, the shittiest piece of litter in the world. Just a pussy, runny, smoking, stinking piece of litter. So if you have a piece of litter, what are you supposed to do with it? You should throw it on the pile of litter. Because if you don't, if you put it in a receptacle, then it gets collected, and it gets taken to a dump in a landfill, and then it goes on a boat, and it goes out and gets dumped in the ocean, and some dolphin wears it as a hat on its face. For 10 years, this hat that never dissolves on its face. Oh. Jesus. I mean, everything that we introduce to the world is shitty. Meaning white people. Because I really think that white people are from like another planet. Because when we came to America, it was so nice. It was just Indians, and they weren't even Indians. We called them that by accident, and we still call them that. Like we knew in a month that it wasn't Indians, but we just don't give a shit. We never correct it. We came here, they're like, "Hi," and we're like, "Hey, you're Indians, right?" And they're like, "No." "No, this is India, right?" "No, it's not, it's totally other place." "You're not Indians?" "No." "Ah, you're Indians." You're Indians for hundreds of years after. We ruined everything here. This was it was just coast to coast, just green and brown and beautiful. And all the humans were just walking around with painted faces, just walking. And they'd be like, "Ooh, that looks yummy." And then they just eat from the ground. And then they'd sleep on the grass. And they'd wake up and they'd fuck. And then they'd go for a swim and do a little dance. That was the whole continent, was just folks doing that. I mean, there was people in Mexico cutting off kids' heads and rolling them down the pyramid stairs. But that's always going on. What are you gonna, you can't do a whole lot about that. But I think we came from another planet, and the reason is because we don't like it here. I mean, why, if we're from here, if we belong on Earth, why aren't we comfortable on Earth at all? We need nice, smooth surfaces and right angles, and we need it to be cool and not too hot, that's just perfect. Like, when it's hot, why wouldn't we just, fuck it? Why wouldn't we be like that if we belong here? And it's weird because people that aren't, whatever you call there's environmentalists, and then there's people who are whatever. They just hate environmentalists. But that's what people get angry at environmentalists, because they think they're slowing down the economy and creating restrictions. And a lot of these people are Christian. A lot of these people are very devout Christians. And that's such a confusing thing to me, that if you believe that God gave you the earth, that God created the earth for you, why would you not have to look after it? Why would you not think that when he came back, he wouldn't go, "What the fuck
did you do? I gave this to you, motherfucker. Are you crazy? The polar bears are brown. What did you do to the polar bears? Did you shit all over every polar bear? Who did this? Who spilled this shit? Who spilled this? Come over. Did you fucking spill this? What is that?
It's oil. It's just some oil. I didn't mean to spill.
Well, why didn't you take it out of the fucking ground?
Because I wanted to go faster. I'm not fast enough. And I was cold.
What the fuck do you mean cold? I gave you everything you needed, you piece of shit.
Well, because jobs. I wanted.
What is a job? Explain to me, what's a fucking job?
You go like you work at a place, and when people call when their game doesn't work, and you help them figure it out.
What do you do that for?
For money.
What do you need money for?
Food.
Just eat the shit on the floor. I left shit all over the floor. Fucking corn and wheat and shit. Grab it up, make some bread. What are you doing?
Yeah, but it doesn't have like bacon around it, and like I like when it has like bacon on it and
We got a hot breastfeeding story for everybody.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Suck it. Suck that milk out of it.
Are you a fan of the breastfeeding?
Sure, it's better for the kids'
When
brain.
you see a young mom out there
For the kids.
nursing her young?
Talking about the kids.
It's rarely like a nice firm boob.
No.
It's usually like a flat, like a big a wineskin.
Floppy thing, yeah. A wine satchel at a Grateful Dead show.
Yeah.
It depends how young the kid is.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're, yeah.
Little. Yeah, but you have to I don't know. I don't see getting aroused. You have to use Photoshop in your head and edit out the baby all the way to the nipple. You have to sort of airbrush out the child.
It really does just destroy any sexual.
And also generally a woman breastfeeding doesn't look like a perky beer commercial model. She's like a tired woman,
frumpy mom,
just really frazzle haired, puke on the shoulder.
Yeah,
she's had it with life.
Just baggy eyes. And slept in days.
Sit outside the shopping center.
Yeah. No, and breastfeeding is it's exhausting. It takes a huge chunk out of a woman.
Sure,
apparently. It's murder.
James from New Hampshire. This is not, capital letters, a sexy story. Well, let's find out.
I think it's very sexy.
Listen to this one.
It was an unforgettable and shocking sight that prompted one driver.
It was an unforgettable and shocking sight.
Talking like this.
Oh, every time we play a clip. Every time we play a clip, we gotta go through this. The fake voice douche. It was an unforgettable.
Why don't you just use your real voice? It's not that hard. Just go on, use your real voice.
Just feel
like a human being.
One show does that on the Ira Glass. You ever listen to him on NPR?
Glass, no.
He does this show called This American Life.
Okay.
And he just talks like this. I'm Ira Glass. We're going to do a show about it. He just talks like a person,
right.
And it's through the roof. No, but this adds absolutely zero.
You have to talk like this in order to get people's attention, or they'll think you're just a normal person and not the special news person that I am with this voice.
And you have to shed your accent so you can work anywhere in the country.
Anywhere. Yes, I could work in New York.
You
don't want to sound regional.
It's weird that they take on a voice that they share. It's the same.
Yeah, it's the same accent or dialect, whatever you call it.
It's like rock and roll. It's like that kind of, I don't even know what modern music is, but it's that thing where the girls sing like this. You don't talk like that. Shut up.
It was an unforgettable and shocking sight that prompted one driver.
What? 1 second. Also, it's the peaking. It's like you can, with your finger up and down. It's an unforgettable, shocking sight.
You can almost watch the VU meter.
Yes, exactly.
Like working as he's talking.
Unforgettable, sing-songy voice thing I do.
It was an unforgettable and shocking sight that prompted one driver in suburban Dayton, Ohio to...
Ohio? Why are you hitting Ohio? one driver in Ohio.
And he goes, Dayton, Ohio. Ohio. Oh, we're just picking this idiot apart, aren't we?
It's accurate.
Oh, he sucks. Die.
Driver in suburban Dayton, Ohio, the phone police last week.
I'm following behind a lady in a van who is driving while breastfeeding her newborn baby and talking on the cell phone.
Right, you goody two-shoes. Shut up.
You're a rat. It's a rat. Whole family's rats.
You see what people are doing on the highways these days? Leave her alone. Is she swerving?
Yeah,
So what if an airbag is going to destroy the kid's head forever and her boob at the same time?
That is true.
And more importantly, her breast.
Just blood and milk everywhere.
Oh, God.
Breastfeeding her newborn baby and talking on the cell phone.
Nice. That's multitasking. Nice.
Taking a cell working mom.
You walk up to the scene of the crash. Apparently, she was drinking a Fribble. Strawberry Fribbles all over the windshield. Like, oh my God, it's not Fribble.
Feeding her newborn baby and talking on the cell phone.
Officers later caught up with 39-year-old Janine Compton at her home.
She did admit to breastfeeding her child while driving. She kind of indicated that it's more or less a routine thing that she does, and that when her child needs to eat, she's going to provide the need.
Pull over, you retard.
Yeah, you can wait, right? Please.
Stupid. Everybody in the story is stupid. From the anchor to the interview to the woman to everyone on that highway.
Even the kid.
Yeah, just drop a bomb on that community.
What about the eyewitness? You don't like the eyewitness?
Screw him.
He's a tattletale.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to call the local news. Look at that.
Police informed her that all children inside a car must be restrained and charged her with child endangerment. The police report shows Compton claims she knew all about safety, but was more concerned about feeding her baby.
I hate this guy.
Faces up to 180 days in jail
feeding her
and
baby.
$1,800 fine if she's convicted of the misdemeanor.
It's kind of a cool story, and he made it boring as hell.
It's weird because he started up here, but then he came in between.
Oh, there you had to get serious.
Lower.
Fine.
Baby.
Serious.
Fine. No one says fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
There's no Y in that word. Fine.
It's not spelled Feiyyyn. Fine.
What does broadcasting school teach people?
To be zilches.
Like this.
That's not enunciating.
Like this. You must add vowels.
Y'all to everything you
Lungies. You say
fine.
Fine.
Where do they teach you that?
Oh, God.
Why do you do it?
No one needs it.
Every broadcasting school.
It's terrible.
Talk from the diaphragm. That'll get you a job. Gotta talk from way down here. Shut up.
Well, that just took us out. He's sitting there with a Dunkin' Donuts coffee and a script, reading into a mic.
Yeah. Is my hair okay?
Unforgettable. Can you do that again? Hit Ohio. Ohio. That was real nice, Bob. Thank you. Yes, I know.
Good one. Yeah, is that okay? How do I look? My hair okay?
It's a voiceover, Bob.
5, 4, 3. Hi, I'm here in Ohio.
It just is terrible.
Yeah. It's a booby story, and we're talking about a guy talking. That's how distracting you are.
I think the guy made us all tired.
I'm exhausted.
No, it's like in the
I need a nap now.
In the BBC, if you ever listen to BBC Radio.
Oh,
they have their own
They're the
version.
worst.
That's their own version of that.
Every story has AIDS and genocide. Genocide.
AIDS.
Genocide.
Don't forget about sushi.
There's a problem in Africa. It's the problem of AIDS. Like they gotta go up or something at the end. Money is being sent from around the world. All right, George. And Ringo, what are you doing?
It's horseradish. You're most likely to have come across it. That's the powerful paste wasabi.
That's the
something.
wasabi.
The powerful paste wasabi.
Yeah, there's a little breath. Each word speaking. Wasabi.
It's horseradish. You're most likely to have come across it. That's the powerful paste wasabi that's eaten with sushi.
Sushi. With sushi.
Sushi.
The powerful paste wasabi.
eaten with sushi.
Come across it. Wow, what happened? I just said across it.
I'm exhausted. I'm hyperventilating.
I'm British.
Hey, stupid Brits.
All right. What do we got? Louis C.K. March 14th, Orpheum Theater, Boston.
Nice. I like that Orpheum Theater.
Yeah, it's a great.
I'm going back to Cleveland too in April, and I think that's where I'm shooting. I'm shooting another special.
Nice.
Either in Milwaukee or Cleveland, wherever we sell the most tickets.
Wait,
basically.
this guy's Tim in Philly. Tim, go ahead. What are you saying? Hey, hypocrites. Why?
Hypocrites. How you doing today, hypocrites?
All right, now tell us why.
Whoa, easy. That's tough talk.
Whoa,
hey.
But he was nice. He asked how we're doing.
Fine, thank you.
I'm doing okay too. I'm a little tired.
How are you?
What do you got, Tim?
Fantastic. Hey, Fat Jimmy. Remember your stupid voice? Opie. Remember your stupid voice back in the radio days?
This guy's really.
I never had a stupid radio voice, to be honest with you.
Are you a radio guy that is bitter or something?
I was always perfect, by the way.
I do. It doesn't matter what.
Are you a radio guy that's bitter? I don't understand.
It's part of the profession. It's part of the territory.
You are a radio guy that's bitter. What radio job did he get kicked off of?
You know, I really don't care. At the end of the day, your voice on stage was awful. Opie, you don't even.
It's your opinion, you douche. You stupid fat.
I love this guy. I have no problem with Tim. He hasn't said one bad thing about me.
Tim, it's either a bit. Hold on, wait, caller. Hold on, caller, to people who are doing it for a living.
Yeah.
Tim is just annoyed. I never had a radio voice, so where's your criticism? I'm a comic, so I never had a radio voice.
And I openly admitted when I got into the business, I did go with the radio voice thing and realized how stupid it was, and was able to.
I would like to go
change my
further.
whole delivery and go, wow, I'm going to try something different, and it worked out for me.
Who says you have to be like vetted to make fun of something? Who says that you have to have like any track record? What if you did? What if you did have a funny radio voice? And what if Jimmy never was funny once on stage in his entire career?
Right.
Why does that mean that we can't make fun of this guy? Who cares?
Tim, what's your
who says you have to be qualified to rag on somebody on the radio?
What happened, Tim? Let's be truthful.
Tim, why are you so upset about this? Are you in the business? You do voiceovers? What do you do?
I'm not going to get involved in what I do in my personal life, in my professional life. I'm just going
baby boy, come on, baby boy. It didn't work out the way you planned. Don't be shy. What happened?
Tim, you know, I'm actually going through some tough times. So I really appreciate you bashing me. So
well then don't make the radio. Don't call on your tough times, baby boy.
We didn't call you, you douche.
What's the matter?
Well, my point is, Jimmy, that voice you're doing.
Little boy, stop yelling. You'll never get radio job doing that, little boy.
You're so silly doing the baby voice.
Yes, I am.
You're wacky, aren't you?
Baby boy, what happened?
Why can't you admit the fact that
baby boy, what's that? You're not answering the question. What happened? Did you go to broadcast school? Did you tell them you were going to make it big? I can do it, guys. And then you can't do it?
What a prick. All right, look.
What's the matter?
Legitimately, though, sir, you're calling here to say that because of the past of people in the studio, we shouldn't be talking about what we're talking about. So why can't we inquire after your past?
Yeah, Tim.
To say if you're qualified to say what you're saying.
Yeah, why not?
Valid points, sir. Answer.
Because I'm not making fun of it. It's
you're making a living at it.
Yeah, but you're making fun of.
You're not making a living at it. How's that feel, bum? Keep listening, baby boy.
You're saying who are we to make fun of that?
I really want to know why this hit a nerve with you, Tim. I don't really understand.
What didn't work out, Timo? Come on.
Why is this hit a nerve?
Timmykins, come on.
Will you let me talk?
Why? Who else would let you talk besides the entire business? Sit at home talking to a mic like Rupert Pupkin, boy.
Ma, please.
Go ahead, baby boy. Now I'll allow you to talk.
Now.
Hold on. I'll allow you to talk on the radio, as was your dream. Go ahead, baby boy.
Jim, remember when you were on stage years ago? You're a high-pitched voice.
Yes, I do.
You're making fun of the inflection of people.
But I'll tell you what,
business.
An excellent point, Tim. First of all, I appreciate the fact that you have listened and worshipped for so long. But I will say this. I very soon after that recognized what garbage that was and began poking fun at it and shed it. I didn't perpetuate it by continuing to do it. I knew it was garbage. I admitted I listened early on. This is a guy who's probably in the business for a while.
He's a major,
it's something that permeates the business.
He's a major professional now. This is not a guy just starting out with some kind of podcast or a very, very local radio. That's why we have a problem with this.
So what do you have there,
So why is this hit a nerve, Tim? Were you in the business? Did you do voiceovers? What happened?
And I just know you guys just put yourselves on this high pedestal. Like
all pedestals are high, silly.
It's
all pedestals. There's no such thing as a low pedestal. It wouldn't be a pedestal.
There are pedestals that are lower
no, they're
than
not.
others.
They're not pedestals that are low. They're steps.
Like a pedestal can be low relative to another.
I don't think we put ourselves on a high pedestal. I think.
All right, I just don't want to let that one go by.
I think we have a problem with news people and radio people that use that fake voice. We hate it.
Well, I'm on a pedestal, so strain your neck. Look it up, Timmykins.
Tim, I just want to ask you, what is it about me you like?
I think you're just an alcoholic, and I am one too at the end of the day. So I just really
okay.
There you go.
So he's got a problem with my drinking, but who doesn't?
Was there anything else you wanted to get off your chest, Tim? What's not working out for you? You're having some tough times. Let's work through that if you don't mind.
Tim, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, what? You're making money selling books off dick jokes, and I'm just sitting here just...
Now, Tim, don't use such language and stop calling under different names. I did make a lot of money, 2 bestsellers. Yes, I earned that. What's the matter, kiddo? You had a dream of writing and you're not quite good enough to cut the mustard there either? Is that what happened?
Screw you, Tim.
What's the matter? Nobody wants to hear what you have to say? They told you you're a funny or interesting guy growing up and you're not?
1, 2, 3, cry. Go ahead. Come on, let's squirt some tears.
What is it? You talk about my books. I mean, have you read them? I don't know.
No,
How do you know about them then? Why are they relevant to you at all?
How do you know they're dick jokes if you didn't read them?
Exactly.
That's what he does. It's what he does.
How do you know what I do? Why would you pay attention? Stop being such a worshiper. Come on, kid.
Tim, I'm really confused by your phone call.
I'm
really trying to get to the bottom of why this bothers you
Tim
so
called
much.
the other day. He's probably one of those guys.
A man shot himself today in Philadelphia.
A Philadelphia caller to a radio program shot himself once in the head, fatally injuring
because his lackluster career.
Well, so Tim, what kind of what kind of a career did you want to have? You said you have a tough time. You offered that, man. We didn't ask you.
Right, no, I know. I just hate how you guys go about the whole radio.
Yeah, I know you do, but let's get to the tough time. Why the tough time?
Hold on. You hate that,
Ask me questions. You don't let me talk.
Talk. You're repeating yourself. That's probably why you didn't make it in entertainment, because you're a redundant, silly boob. Say something interesting and compelling. Here's your opportunity to talk. What is going wrong in your personal life? You mentioned it. Your turn. Go, Tim.
No, you guys are throwing so many questions at me at once.
That's one question, baby boy. What's going wrong in your personal life?
Opie's been throwing the same question at me over and over.
What's because you haven't answered it?
Wait, because I really want to get to the bottom of it. We could beat you up all day, but all right, go ahead. Talk, please.
You know what?
Go, Tim. Your turn. Go.
You guys have this radio show. You guys can reach out to millions of people, and you don't take advantage of it.
Yes, we do. We have you calling us, Tim. That's what we wanted to do.
Wait, I want to hear the guy. What do you mean by that?
How do we not take advantage of it, sir?
You guys do not have any kind of production value for your show on many levels.
Yes, we do.
Value.
Well, now the guy. All right.
Now I got to agree with him.
Well, the guy makes a good point there. Maybe we should have pushed on. Go ahead.
You don't think what do we need as far as production value that would help the show? Sir.
I really think you guys walk in the studio 10 minutes before you go on air. Anthony's brushing off some hangover. I don't care. Whatever. Opie's doing his own thing. Jimmy's stumbling in from a stand-up show, and you've got morons behind the scenes over there. I really think that you guys could have a much better show.
This guy's got it pegged.
Why do you listen then, Tim? Like, what is it about the show that draws you? Yeah, why do you care?
If you knew what you were irritated by Jimmy's stand-up voice when he started, and yet you keep following his career. You know about his books. You listen to this show. It's got low production value. They have no right to make fun of who. Why don't you just turn it off? Why are you making yourself so upset?
Hey, where is Steve C? Is he on the phone somewhere? It's the idiots behind the scenes.
Why are you such a fanboy, Tim?
No, to be honest with you, I was at one point back in WNEW. Right. I have XM in my car. I drive an hour and a half to work every day. I pop you guys on for about 20, 30 minutes. It's the same regurgitated garbage.
So turn
it's a long time to listen. 20, 30 minutes is a long time to listen to something you don't
90 minutes to work. Get a better job, educate yourself, and live closer to where you work, kiddo.
If you could realize this whole story I've been telling you, I'm going through not the best of times.
Well, I asked you to elaborate on that, and you didn't elaborate on that. So I have no empathy.
Going to.
Elaborate on it now.
No, Jim.
Exactly. No. I don't want to elaborate. I don't really care, to be honest with you. Stop listening. Put on the XM Comedy channel or put on another show. Stop torturing yourself, Timmy boy.
I just think it could be so much better.
Well, we think you could be a better caller or not a douche, but it's not working out for us either.
Oh, God.
You're not elaborating. You're a radio caller who offered nothing about yourself.
What, do you want me to write a book about it? Something that you've done twice?
Yes, and that you couldn't do.
What a weird thing.
Yes,
like
I have done that
somebody
twice.
who has written two best-selling books
What
twice.
do you want me to do, succeed like you've done? No, Tim, just keep driving 3 hours round trip to work and spending an hour a day listening to us like a good boy.
The same redundant crap we just
keep listening
regurgitate every day. Don't you realize we talk about our life's experience here? We don't throw a bunch of fancy production in. We talk about our lives. We talk about our political affiliations. We talk about anything that comes to mind because it's a talk show. It's not a phony show where people put on a voice and do things. Don't you find that slightly refreshing?
To some extent, but the fact that you guys could do so much more with that idea, you guys.
Can I ask you? Can I ask for one example? What is one thing that you wish you heard on this show that you don't get to hear?
It seems like the show's mailed in on such a consistent basis.
Forget what the show does that bothers you. You said something that was like positive and optimistic. That there are so many things that they could be doing. So just give me one example of something that you think they could be doing.
Well, I just look at the fact that every time a caller calls in, especially
that's another criticism, you stupid douche. Offer an idea. You're being given an opportunity. Offer one idea.
Let's hear what he says about the caller thing, and then hit him on that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Back in WNEW, when callers came in, you were receptive towards them. You enjoyed them. A female calls in, you call her out for having a dirty womb within 20 seconds.
What? Now we've been
that's
nicer to the female callers.
Wait, that's the constructive idea.
We have a lot.
That's what we can be doing better.
We have a lot more females calling the show,
and they do have dirty wombs.
Yeah, of course they do.
And no,
every womb is dirty, essentially.
That's what you had, Tim.
Got blood and goop in it.
Be receptive to callers.
You've been given quite a bit of time on this show.
We've been. I don't. Yeah.
You don't think we're receptive
to callers? That's it. That would be his contribution to the meeting. I think we need to be more receptive to callers.
You do. You know what? You sound like an awful PD.
Yep.
Someone that couldn't make it on the air is now telling a successful program, relatively speaking, a successful program, that you have a better idea.
And your idea is like this vague, washy, bummer.
Be more receptive to the calls. We've been receptive to you.
Did you work in radio, Tim?
Yes, I did.
Okay, we know that.
All right,
doing what?
Doing what?
I'm not going to go into that because I'm still trying to be in. I'm not going to talk about it.
Why not?
Real honest radio guy. What's the matter? Why don't you stop being a wannabe and just take some charge of your life and say who you are and what you do?
Yeah,
stop
honest.
cowering.
Or even just speak generally about what area you were in.
It's annoying.
Should we be less honest on the show like you are? Is that something that's good? Or do you like the honesty of this program?
No, that has nothing. I'm not trying to get at that. It's the fact that you guys reach out to millions of people, and I think you're failing at it. I really do.
We're failing. You're calling anonymously and cowering without just saying who you are or where you work because you want to give an anonymous criticism.
Do you know people
You're
know
like a girl,
us?
Man.
People know us pretty intimately based on what we say on this program. So I think we put a lot across. When we talk every day, I think people know me. Opie fans of the show know us all pretty personally. What are we not doing that we could be doing aside from your phone calls?
The callers, which empowers you more. Go.
Yeah.
No, I look at when I compare what you guys are doing now to what you did in WNEW. Remember when you guys first got syndicated all over the place?
Yeah.
Those syndications started falling off very quickly because the format of the show did a complete 180.
No,
everything about it.
Our syndications didn't fall off.
Not at all. We got fired.
We got fired for the church thing.
You're so
That's
dumb.
when you're right. Our syndications
Suddenly
fell
you
off
were never
very
on the
fast.
radio.
One day we lost every one of them. You're right. That was very fast.
You're as ill-informed as much as you are cowardly and languishing in anonymity. You like to be anonymous. That's why you're failing, Tim.
I don't. You guys, when you came over on XM,
You're jealous.
And
jealous, baby boy.
here comes the hushing and the baby boying.
That's what you are, and that's what you're doing. You're a jealous little boy, and you don't even want to say who you are. You want to just call anonymously and then go back to your anonymous life until someday you make it in the business.
Yeah, no, whatever. You know
well,
what?
I'm going to work 50 times harder, and I'm going to be 50 times more famous than you.
Yeah, and whatever.
All right, Rupert.
That's good.
Rupert Pupkin, we got him on the phone.
You think like a chick, and you answer like a chick.
Do you have a pride and joy card I could have?
Hey, it's unfortunate that you guys have this great outlet to reach out to tons of people, and you do a bad job.
But you don't think we're reaching out. You don't think that going on every day and discussing our lives and what affects us and the news and all the stuff we talk about on a daily basis without throwing in pre-produced bits that are bought by companies or having some hack weather guy come on and do his wacky stuff. You think what we're doing is not the most or the best we can do?
No, but not even close.
All right, listen.
Not even close.
With what,
don't even have
hold on. With what Anthony's saying, what
amazing.
radio show do you enjoy listening to?
Ah, very good. Thank you.
Yeah, it's good.
Besides you guys, are you talking terrestrial or are you talking...
Whatever.
What
radio show do you like?
We got to answer carefully.
There's a radio show based out of Philadelphia, very well produced. Basically, what you guys were in WNEW, it's the Preston and Steve show.
Oh, my God.
So that's your show.
Tim, no offense, but I can't talk to you anymore. That crap is such hack radio. I can't even tell you.
It's if you enjoy it,
you
fine,
just enjoy a different listen. Now you lost me, and I was sort of trying to listen to you and keep an open mind. Those guys are hacks, and I don't understand why Philly eats it up. But the blue collar beer drinking dudes hate that show. Hate it.
I understand.
Tim, you just lost me.
You let me
that's what is wrong with radio, that hacky crap.
Tim yells a lot for a caller.
And granted, they do very well in the ratings, and for the life of me, I don't understand why. There's no way we'll ever be like a Preston and Steve
hacky
show.
Stuff always
never.
It is.
Never.
I'm not asking you to be like one.
But we're just in different places, Tim. Now I'm involved in the conversation. We're in different places. Your taste is so much different than Anthony, myself, Jimmy, and our listeners. We can't even agree on anything.
Does it bother you, Tim, that if you stop listening, you won't be missed, and we certainly won't care?
What does that even mean? No.
Then why are you listening? Then why do you put yourself through it? Just go away. You can't win this. You can't control it. We've heard you. We don't agree. So go away.
Yeah, dude. The Preston and Steve show. They never did anything outside Philly. They never got national attention, never got syndicated. I don't understand why that show's popular, and I'm certainly not going to sit here and try to figure that out. I just know that's not the type of radio I want to do or will do.
You're jealous. You're a jealous wannabe, Tim.
Wow.
No,
if you would have said other shows, then I might have been like, all right, you're making good points. But then you throw the Preston and Steve. Wow.
You're jealous.
From the production value that they do.
Production value.
Oh, what a wannabe.
Do you understand a talk show and a production value-based show? It's two different things. We do a talk show where we sit and talk and discuss things. Do we need pa-choom and production behind it and some kind of friggin' sounder to hold your attention? We love sitting in a room and discussing our lives together, and listeners call and have the opportunity to do the same. What are you talking about, this production that we need?
Right. No, I'm saying basic values. Like, hey, we're talking about a U2 song, but let's not play it. Let's just talk about it. I have no idea what the hell half the stuff you guys are talking about when you guys are talking about, oh, I like that U2 song. Yeah, me too. Oh, but that other one. Blah, blah, blah.
We haven't even talked about the U2 song.
And by the way, I've been on this show many times, and every time a song comes up, I'm amazed at how quickly I'm hearing it.
I know.
It happens right away. Like if you just reference something and it comes up, so you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's something we really do try to do.
And by the way, these guys are doing a show. They're doing it the way they want to do. Who owes you a show that you want? Why don't you just play the show you love in your own head?
Well, it sounds like you got the show you like, Preston and Steve, so listen to them. They're on the same time we're on.
If these guys do a show that other people don't like, then people will stop listening, and they won't be on the radio, which is happening slowly, but,
All right.
Tim, the bottom line is this. If the show wasn't working, what will happen to us is what happened to you.
Yeah, it's a very Darwinist system.
Failed.
You have failed. and you're jealous, and you're one of these failures who sits at home and cries like a little baby.
Yeah, because the rest of the
I
world
would do
considers
differently.
The rest of the world considers it a very binary choice. You turn it on or you turn it off. Nobody cares. You don't sit there and why isn't this the way I like it? Because they're not you. They're somebody else doing what they do. So listen to a show you like. Don't listen to this one.
Yeah.
You have no vote here. What are you, a stockholder?
Go on the message boards, too, because you seem to like anonymity since you're not making it in the business. You like to call up anonymously. Go on the message board.
I'm
Just
sure he
make
does.
up a funny name. Of course
this
he
guy
does.
writes really long comments.
You want to be heard, Tim.
Really long. And then he takes somebody else's comment and parses it and answers each part.
Oh. All right. The business has rejected you. And, just go be heard somewhere, silly.
I don't think what you're doing right now is going to repair your personal problems. I think you're taking a huge out of, go just tell her you're sorry instead of doing this.
All right, we've entertained
Hang up,
you.
call her, and tell her you didn't
Tim, we
mean
gotta
to
let
hit
you
her
go,
in the
all right?
face.
Yeah. Thanks for the
All
call.
right,
Best of luck.
Best of luck, Tim. You just you just keep listening, kiddo. Keep listening and being jealous in your car.
Afternoon, I haven't seen daylight. The drapes are all down because I sleep during the day.
All right.
3 p.m. I'm fucking hungry. I get room service, go back to sleep, wake up at like 5, go to this shit mall, get a soft ice cream, watch a movie, go to the comedy club. The manager says, "How you doing?" And I go, "I'm all right." I just spoke my first words to a human being. Do a show, up all fucking night because I slept all day. Fucking nobody to talk. Calling the West Coast because some of those people are awake a little
Jerking
later.
off and eating, too, at night at fucking 2 in the morning.
Jerking off is just part. This is like the time, like the clock running.
You're just
constant
jerking off.
Calling people on the West Coast who I don't even know it very well because I want to talk to somebody. Anyway, multiply this by 2 weeks or so on the road. I retreat even more and more from people because I feel disgusting for what I'm jerking off to during the day. And then I go home to my wife, and it's like coming back from Vietnam. I don't relate to my family anymore.
You wouldn't understand.
I'm Bruce Dern, fucking taking off my clothes and walking into the ocean. I just fucking can't relate to society.
Sell the car,
anymore.
sell the house, sell the kids.
Yeah.
Send that letter.
Yeah, exactly.
That Kurt's letter.
Just less and less
Colonel
able to
CK.
fucking- Colonel CK. Yeah. Nothing to say to her.
Oh, damn.
My wife is like fucking a astronaut's wife with a shaky cigarette in her hand. He's fine. We all love him here.
Very proud. When was the last time you saw your family? You've been on the road for a while, right?
Yeah, well, this morning I'm in New York. We're all in the city, so I saw my family this morning. My wife came into the city only because we had to go to couples therapy, so she brought the kids.
Today?
Yeah, we went yesterday.
You ever just yank your cock out and say, "Why don't you toot on this for a few minutes?" That's how you got to do it, man, as a married guy.
Holy shit, that's a great idea.
How's that working out?
If I did that, she would just do whatever she was doing. She wouldn't even look. We don't look at each other. If I took out my dick and said, "Why don't you toot on this for a while?" she'd keep whatever fucking emailing. She'd be looking at whatever real estate wherever she wants to live when she leaves me. She'd be like, "I'm sorry, did you say something?"
And the counseling
It would be nothing.
The counseling is obviously her idea.
Oh no, I wanted.
You went for it.
Yeah. I'm the one who said I wanted to go. This fucking guy we did it last time we went. It's a double session. It was $800.
Wow.
$800.
What does he do? Eat both your assholes while he talks to you?
Jesus. That's
$800.
Wow. How's it? Is it doing anything?
Oh, it's great. Everything's great.
It's great. Everything's great.
Oh, worth every penny.
It's fantastic. Great.
Yeah.
$400 a person?
Well, it's $400 an hour. He don't break it up by the person.
Oh, you go 2 hours?
Yeah, it's couples.
What is it, a drive-in movie? He puts her in the trunk before he drives. Hey, there's only one person here.
Is there anything
Listen up, honey.
Is there anything you could share from those get-togethers?
Well, no, not anything about us. The guy, though, the first day, he's telling us about it. A lot of times they tell you about other couples to give you comparisons. And he's like, hey, I know a couple, because I'm on the road a lot and I work a lot. So he's like, it's hard for people with careers. I know a couple. She's a lawyer and he's a sports writer. Right away, I'm like, I can Google that and make some connections. Narrow it down.
I can figure
and
that
he's
one
like, while he's covering March Madness,
He's a lawyer. He's a sports writer.
and then he goes, well, he's
this
covering
fall.
March Madness, and she's lecturing about pornography and law around the. So I'm like, I know who these people are.
Yeah.
I can figure it out in 10 seconds. Why are you telling me this?
The next couple's going to come in and he goes, I know a couple.
I know a couple. He's on stars in Lucky
comedian.
Louie.
Lucky Louie.
The first initial in his name are LOUI. Fucking douche.
That's got to be something, though. You ever sitting there
and listen to like a therapist or something and go like, he doesn't get this at all? Or...
No. Well, the thing is, what happens in therapy is you get it. You really say the shit. It's only because my wife, I know she doesn't have XM in the car she's in that I can say that the other day she said, she pointed at my head and said, I hate him.
Oh, at the head.
Yeah, at my head.
Oh, God.
So here's the thing. You get in there and you fucking have it out. You say everything. And then you get addicted to that. And you can say, outside of the therapist's office, you can say nothing. Like, outside of the therapist's office, we're just, like, at home, we're just, like, just bullshit talking about, what did Rosie O'Donnell say today? Like, we can't, but if we start talking about anything real, it gets lightning rodded to what we fucking have said to each other. And if he's not there, we're going to kill each other.
Wow.
So we can only talk for 1 hour a week.
She said, I hate him.
And we spend all the other hours of the week in this strange avoidance. If we were in a boxing ring during the week, people would be whistling and throwing paper and do something. And then for that 1 hour, oh yeah, motherfucker, it gets hot in there.
I don't know how far we can take this, but why do you guys hate each other? Or can you discuss that?
What did you think when she said, I hate you? What did you feel when she said, I hate you?
I hate you too.
Okay.
Is it just over time, slowly but surely, the relationship broke down, or is this, was there...
we got 2 kids. I think it's like this for almost any marriage, except for that we have... The thing is, we have a traditional marriage. I make all the money, and she raises the kids. But we have a traditional marriage in 2007, which means that you can't just say that.
Not traditional.
No, I don't get to say, I bring home the bacon.
Right.
You watch the kids.
You fry it up in a pan.
Fry it up in a pan.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. I bring home the bacon, I fry it up in the pan, I feed it to the kids, and if I mention that I pay the bills, I'm a fucking asshole. Like, I'm a piece of shit for, like somehow I'm being... prehistoric but it's true that I pay them, so it's hard. Like, marriage is harder now, I think, than it ever has been. And it's not like this guy, he wrote a book, the guy we're going to, and it's all about how it's hard for marriage now because when the women work. My wife doesn't fucking work.
So your theory of your book goes out the fucking window.
Yeah. It's hard, but mostly it's because when you have kids, it's hard to fuck anymore, and you also care about your kids far more than you care about your spouse. I don't give I mean, my kids are my life now. I really don't give a shit about her. I really don't, because how could I next to my kids?
I'm laughing because I'm fucking stunned. It's just like a stunning thing.
The honesty.
Yeah.
The honesty.
Well, it's true. If our kids, look, I've got a lot of history with my wife, and there's a lot. It's a complicated relationship, and I feel I feel a lot of push and pull in many directions, and I'm fighting really hard to save it. We're in therapy, and my whole life right now is focused on saving our relationship and getting it back to somewhere good.
Right. Oh, but
so it's the biggest deal in my life. But if my kids weren't here, I wouldn't even call her to say goodbye. I just walked. I wouldn't leave a note. I would just stop being near her fucking cancerous body.
You're saving it for the kids then.
Totally, 100%.
That's why I'm so glad I never had kids. Oh my God, because the whole thing you're talking about, like, I used to get ragged on for not doing things around the house. Right. I had these set chores to do. There weren't much, but it was like, why? I'm going out. It's a new career for me, doing radio. Yes. I'm really like learning the trade at the time. This was, years ago. And she's not working, and I'm bringing home the money. And believe me, a lot more money than I was when we were both working, and I was knocking tin.
Yeah.
But then,
well, the money you brought in just to help you out a little bit gave her the luxury of not having to work.
Yeah, not having to work.
Right.
Which
is kind of key, I think, to the whole thing.
But then there'd be these little chores I would have. Like, I'd have to take out the garbage, and it was my job to vacuum. And like, if I didn't do it, I would be ragged on. Like, I remember my mother fucking yelling at me for not vacuuming.
No, and the thing is, to me, if you don't have kids, I don't get any of it.
And that was it.
If you're married and you don't have children, and you have a bad week, get the fuck out. Why the fuck would you save a marriage that's stressful?
Right.
When you have kids, that's everything. You got to stay together for the kids, because you got to be. It's not even that they need to have 2 parents to be together. It's just that you want to be there for your children because you fucking care about them. But you got to look at it on the other side. Like, the thing about having kids too is that spend one day, if you have kids, spend one full day with them where you're, like, every time I give my wife a break, I fucking totally realize what she's going through. It's fucking murder. You want to kill everybody in the world. When you're alone with kids and you don't have... I mean, I have a job. Even when I'm taking care of the kids, I fucking got my computer on my knee and I'm working. Like I'm fucking writing a movie.
Yeah, you're still working.
Yeah, I'll call... Just to make myself feel okay about the fucking trap that children feel like on a given day, I'll call my manager and just say, what's going on? And he'll be like, well, we just booked another O&A date in Camden. Oh, good. You know, go read a story to my daughter. You know what I mean? Because I'm not sitting in a room reading fucking The Happy Hen and nothing else is going on. I've got a show I just booked in Camden. I'm put on my website. There's people talking about me around the country, buying tickets to my shows, ordering my DVDs on Amazon. That helps me sit in a room and read to my boring little kids. But my wife has fucking nothing except to focus on what a piece of shit I am for dropping cum into her and making people that have ruined her life. That's all she's got. So I actually completely see her side to it. We are, and what we found out in therapy is that we're trapped and that it's neither of our faults.
So how?
But that doesn't make us go, oh,
the
okay.
only solution is killing the children.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
throwing them into a garbage can and letting them die next to a rat and a milk carton.
And you two just, like, spur of the moment, laughing, heading off to the Caribbean.
Oh, my God, we'd have a ball.
Just having fun like the old days.
I actually think, if, like, when I picture that, if we got rid of the kids, I would walk out the door. Actually, what I'd do is fuck her face, and we'd probably get off the place.
Why don't you guys go on vacation together? Leave the kids with one of your parents for a few days, and seriously, go away for a few days.
I want to punch you in the face for saying
that bad?
Oh, shit.
Is that bad? I don't know.
It's just so complicated. One of them, she's still breastfeeding the kid who's 2. Can't get the kid away from her. No, it's a mess. Never do that.
Hey.
Never do that.
Wow, man.
That's like walking up to a guy in a concentration camp and going, why don't you just take a little trip somewhere and get out of here? If you don't like it here, why are you hanging around?
No, but I mean, you can't give them to, like, your parents or something like that?
Because there's Nazis that will shoot me in the face if I leave.
2's too young to leave a kid.
Wow, man.
Yeah, 2, no, we can't leave the kid.
Let's go to Minnesota, I think. Chris, what's up?
Hey, love your show.
Thank you.
Hey, Louis, I completely agree. To me, I think I'm just a dick for my wife. You know, I'm just a dick in the house.
Well, that one lost steam faster than you expected.
He won't admit that he doesn't care about his wife either.
Yeah. No, to me, I'm just a dick to the wife, and so. Hey, Jimmy, got a question for you.
I'm sorry I did that. I'm embarrassed that I did that.
I did
Who
that.
is that?
That's Imus. His apology.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Dave,
use it now for embarrassing phone calls.
Let's try to get this back on the rails. Yeah, go ahead, Dave.
Oh, no, Louis, you're absolutely spot on. Same predicament here. You just go numb, man. You know, but I'm at the point where I couldn't give a fuck if my wife went out and got filled up with somebody else's cock cutter. I'm done. Don't give a shit, man. I'm just holding on, waiting for the kids to graduate. Get the fuck out, man. I had my...
Oh, no, if my wife cheated on me, it would change nothing.
Yeah,
it really wouldn't.
You wouldn't leave her?
It would be leverage for just the little things during the day. That's all it would be.
You wouldn't leave her?
No, because I can't. I got plenty of reasons to do it now. I got kids. We want to stay together. We want to have the kids. And you know, and the thing is, the complex thing about it is that we share the kids, and that makes us happy together. Like we, as parents, we're fucking the best friends in the world. We watch our kids do fun shit, and it's hugely rewarding.
That's
the two
your
of us.
common denominator there.
Yeah, exactly. So like we'll be hissing at each other. I hate you. I'll never suck your dick again. Fuck you, you whole fucking whore. Oh look. Oh look what she did.
Oh my God.
Oh, isn't that cute? So we do, but that joy that we share with the kids, totally real, and it's actually making life worth living. So that's the thing that's complicated about it. When I pictured leaving, I'm not only sad to think of not being with my kids every day, which I am, I'm also sad about her. She's part of that. She's part of our...
You won't be able to share that with her.
No, that's bigger. And actually, you know, look, I'm almost 40. My dick is finally starting to get 8% less hard than it used to be. So like the fucking joy of having a family is starting to outweigh the sex a little bit. I mean, that's kind of sad because it's like, you know, I'm not going to care that nobody fucks me in a couple of years.
Dude, I think
that makes me want to kill myself.
You want to do it when she's laying there sleeping, start eating her ass like a fucking loon. Go in there and start eating her ass. She'll be like, this loon is
She sleeps with the fucking children. So I have to move my baby to the side.
Go like this. If the kid looks at it, you go.
Oh, he inadvertently sticks his face in the baby's ass.
think it's a compact humans have always made. We want to be able to laugh about stuff that's upsetting us. It's part of it. And then everybody gets upset sometimes, and they all go, "How could we make such jokes? This is a terrible thing." But in the end, we always choose the humor. That's why comedy's always stayed in there. Once in a while, everybody says this is wrong to talk about these things, and you shouldn't joke about bad things or hurting things. And we all clang a bell because that's part of the process. And I accept that. That's okay that people do that because it's part of it. You say that to yourself once in a while because it lets you off the hook. I tweeted to everybody that I thought that joke was inappropriate. And then later you can laugh at a joke that's inappropriate. You know, I mean, that way you get to have both ways.
But are there places you won't go, will not go?
Only if it's not funny or if it's boring.
That's it.
Yeah, or somebody else has been there heavily. Then I won't go there usually because it's boring. Yeah, no, it's only if it's boring. But I don't. I remember saying one time that saying that a joke is too awful, saying that something is too terrible to joke about, is like saying that a disease is too terrible to try to cure it. I mean, that's what you do with awful things. You joke about them. That's how you get through it. It's how you survive life.
That's the only way you can talk.
Yeah. So to say that's so terrible, I can't joke about it. That's totally counterintuitive to me. It's like, if it's that awful, you better start joking about it, because that's how human beings get through it.
Something's changed when you get older, you know? Like, I've reallocated some of the noises that I make. Like, the noise I used to make when I come is now the noise I make when I pee.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Take it all, bitch.
Very disrespectful to my toilet. Unfortunately.
Yeah, bitch, you like that, don't you?
I'm gonna shit in your mouth, too, because you ain't nothing but a shitty, piss-drinking tell-it. Dumb bitch, tell it. Got my piss on your lips. You ain't intelligent. What do? You sit there all day on your ass, waiting for me to shit in your face. Dumb bitch, tell it. Puh. You ain't even special. I pissed in 3 toilets today. Shit. Quit crying. I love you. It's bad. Well, that's how my dad treated his toilet, so that's where I learned it. Anyway, that's the noise I make when I pee. Some of you might be wondering, none of you are wondering, what noise do I make when I come? Okay, so this is the noise I make when I come. It's not that special, I just go like this. It is done! It's a whole thing with a cloud with funnels of... Ah! The crows come and there's lightning. The circle is complete! And there's a little witch floating with white eyes. And a child will be born, and then... Ah! And I don't know, it's kind of intense. And some kid throws a lightning bolt at me, and I go, ah! And then I go to sleep for 1,000 years. It's a... Yeah. Woo! We get to kill babies! Let's do some shots and kill some babies. I killed like 4 babies last night. It was fucking retarded. I just think it has to be one or the other. You know, like when people say abortion should be legal, safe, and rare. Why rare if it should be legal? If it should be legal, it's shitting.
If it should be rare, it's murdering babies. But again, women should be allowed because 2 reasons I think women should be allowed to kill babies. Number 1, I don't think life is that important. It's just not. It is not. People get too excited